2-all. Catching up here. Ooh, procession. Yeah, page. All right, this one looks pretty strong. You got City Quarter plus Grotto and Haunted Woods to increase your hand size, so that'll draw a million cards. Then you can Procession, which is the Procession targets aren't that great, to be honest. You can proc the fours into Haunted Woods or Pirate, which are okay. I think Procession has some utility here, but maybe not the most important card in the world. Definitely opening with Page. I would love to get Champion. Actually, how important is Champion, really? The big downside of Haunted Woods is it prevents you from playing with Ghost Town, which is otherwise an alright card, but really not the most important card ever here. You're not super constrained on village effects. I mean, Champion will let you play with like unlimited Barons or something. I could see skipping Champion. I think I'll probably get it anyway. It just makes this a lot easier. Makes Ghost Town accessible. It means you don't have to worry about terminal space. But I think you could definitely make a case for not worrying about Champion. Yes, I think next order of business is get a pair of grottos going, get a second haunted woods. Procession Island is kind of cute. You process the island while it's playing itself, it sets itself aside. The procession doesn't actually trash it, but the gaining a new card is not contingent on trashing it successfully. Those are just two different commands. So you process the island, it goes aside to its mat, you still get the points at the end of the game. You set aside two things instead of one, and you gain to five. That's nifty. What do I buy here? I don't think I like second grotto yet. They're really annoying when they collide with each other. Maybe Baron? I think I like Baron here. Hakha boldly bought a ghost town in the face of Haunted Woods. Maybe he's really needed the effect. Yeah, I guess he'd bottom deck both Grotto and Page. Wanted to make sure they don't miss and set aside enough. Yeah, I suppose that's worth the risk. Oh, God dang, Baron is hiding. Set aside as many as I can and buy another Grotto. That's honestly fine. Don't really need that silver. I guess warriors are a good reason to want a champion. Hawkeye plans on having a stack of those. There's a lot of stuff in warrior range you wouldn't want getting trashed. All the fours look important. Seeing this draw, this Baron would be much nicer if it were a town. I have now three terminals in the deck and no villages. Oh, wow. That is not good. That's my grotto on the bottom. It's really bad. Failing to get the grotto set back up again, your deck just falls apart. That means I've probably got to play the Haunted Woods, actually, and just hold off on playing the Warrior for a turn. It would just be a total disaster to have 5 card hand next turn by a City Quarter. Well, I think I had the lead up until that point. That may no longer be true. But Haka's already at champion. I think getting to champion ASAP is not the most important thing in the world in this kingdom. There are definitely kingdoms where that's a resignable situation, but this one seems like champion's not the end all be all. I'm hoping for a better draw here. Still not great. Hate having two grottos in the same hand. You set aside one grotto, it goes to the discard pile, and you don't find it next turn. If you don't set it aside, then it's doing nothing. Yikes, what do I do here? I think I do set aside the grotto just because I am triggering a shuffle there. The bottom 8 have a city quarter and a warrior in them. If I do this, hitting 6 minus 3 debt is 3 money. I could buy a ghost town. Hakha doesn't have a Haunted Woods yet. I'll probably be at champion by the time he manages to make that a problem. Ghost Town City Quarter. I think that seems okay. Here's hoping. I don't think I have anything important in those bottom three that his warrior would hit. I still think this is fine. Obviously, the last two shuffles were uh, not ideal, but Hakha doesn't have any Haunted Woods, only has the 1+buy card, just got a second City Quarter. Still feels like I've got plenty of things going for me here. This is a good draw. There we go. Things are looking up. Ooh, I guess I should have realized just how much money I was going to have left, and the answer was not much. I was hoping to get a Haunted Woods to get a second Haunted Woods in play. It would have been okay if I only hit four, because then I could buy a Procession and suss the Baron into a Haunted Woods, and that would solve my problem. I'm not even close to four. Contemplating just setting aside three and buying a Page so I can get another action card in this deck to play more nicely with the City Quarter. I can't justify only setting aside one to buy a Procession. That would just be terrible. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. It's a bit greedy. It's kind of annoying. It didn't trash anything, but it pitched one of my best cards. What do you buy here, Saka? City Quarter? Probably. Could be Haunted Woods. His deck really needs a Haunted Woods. Second Town. Interesting. Don't you already have one of those? Oh, it got trashed. Did I do that? Oh, I'm sorry, Haka. I didn't mean to do that. Cool. Well, then, yeah, that makes sense then. He needs a plus buy. I guess I'd rather set aside an estate. Okay, now what do I want? I'm gonna have champion next turn. I probably need more plus buy. A second Baron, maybe? Baron City Quarter. I don't need another Haunted Woods quite yet, because that one's coming out of play. I think I'm leaning towards Baron City Quarter. Ooh, Hawkeye didn't get his grotto down. That's a big problem. Okay, yeah. Now I think I'm way back in the lead again. I want to set aside the City Quarter, because that means it will be in the discard pile, which is not where I want it to be. One downside of having a champion in play is sometimes you can use your opponent's Haunted Woods to like intentionally top deck a good card, and I won't be able to do that here. Even if Haka has a Haunted Woods in play on future turns. Okay, so now I want for sure a Procession, another Baron, I think just another City Quarter. Hard to have too many of those. I think if I were really behind here, I might live with the amount of City Quarters I currently have and try to maximize my payload. But I think I'm in the lead, so I just want to minimize my chance of deading. And more City Quarters helps with that. Okay, let's draw a bunch of cards, draw a bunch more cards. Aka's got his champion in play, so this warrior can't attack or anything. Process of Baron, gain a Haunted Woods, draw the Haunted Woods. Yeah,